Bing bong bing. So all those elaborate traps and fucking mazes and shit. Also, you could drop a block out here where it started.
Yeah. So I can knock that block down to the area where the boss is. So I could cross over and be able to fight the boss when I get the key. Go down here.
It's funny how they all say the exact same thing.
I know.
Could be creative enough to make different conversations. All I saw was, don't you have anything stronger?
The hammer.
The hammer.
I know, but all I keep thinking of is alcohol.
Weed won't work. Do you have anything stronger? Fuck yeah, meth.
Drugs are the answer, children.
Apparently, there was a prostitution ring broken up in West Frankfurt. So,
Oh,
yeah.
is that what he was talking about?
Mm-hmm.
How is he fine?
Magic.
Stupid answer.
Calisthenics.
Don't question it. He did kill... Don't question it. You're just jelly because he killed Cloud in the death battle.
In the bullshit death battle.
You said you agreed with it and you knew why Link won.
Yeah, because of those fucking cheap-ass gauntlets.
Well, yeah.
That was the only thing that made a difference. You know what Cloud had? A sword.
Sword like 5 times bigger than fucking Link.
But it was one
Link-
weapon. A sword. Link has like bombs and arrows and sword and shield and hookshot and like it just keeps going.
And boomerang.
Giant hammer.
This Link's a beast.
Not to mention that most of his equipment is magical in some way.
Cloud had materia. That didn't work. No.
Well, I just don't like the idea that Cloud shoots lightning at him, and all he does is hit it with a sword, and that works.
You saw me do it earlier.
I know.
That's
I'm
why it
saying
works.
I don't like it.
That's the magic of the sword.
I know that, and I don't like it.
Although
If we were
I
going
do
by
not
pure
understand.
skill alone, Cloud would have fucking decimated him.
Pure skill in combat?
Pure skill in combat, yeah. Just
No.
give them each a sword. It doesn't have to be their identical, their original, signature weapon. Just a sword. Give each of them a sword. Cloud will win.
No. We can debate it all we want, but
You will always be wrong until
I
you
will
agree
always say
with
Link,
me.
and you will always say Cloud.
Well, because, granted, you're both Final Fantasy fans. Cloud really likes Zelda more than you do. Legend of Zelda games more than you do, so...
Because Legend of Zelda games are the best action-adventure games you can ever play.
Just allowed to have a different opinion.
Nope.
Yes.
Well, they're allowed to have an
Opinions
opinion.
are like assholes. Everybody stinks but mine. Everybody has one, but...
You already screwed it up.
Yeah, you
I did.
So just...
Everyone has one, and everyone thinks everyone else's stinks.
Fuck you, bomb.
Boom!
Bye-bye.
They're a fairy.
Yep, they're very it'd be a fairy.
They're Barry be a fairy.
Barry be a fairy. Shit.
And if Link died, all he has to do is just murder a fairy and he's back to life.
Yep.
Suck out its life force.
Yep.
Essentially.
I know.
Just reminds me of that cartoon that I saw where Link gets injured and he lets the fairy, and the fairy's all like, I had to eat my shoes. There was another one that the fairy was let out, and then the fairy's like, yay, you set me free. And he was like, I need you to heal me. And she's like, but... Just like letting the blood and guts fall into his mouth, and I'm just sitting there like, oh, this is, wow.
That's hilarious. That is one gaudy fucking treasure chest.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Boss key.
Well, the boss had to make sure that they had the key in the most pristine, extravagant boxes of all time.
Here's
I
a
like
thought.
how you said extravagant. That was awesome.
Extravagant. But no, like, here's an
Fancy.
idea. Maybe, I don't know, the boss should keep the key.
I love that video strip where all the superheroes are trying to get into there, and then
It was, if video games had impossible mode or something like that.
yeah,
Or if video game villains were actually smart. Yeah.
I-
You see Link in Link to the Past, and he's like, hey, Ganon, yeah, I couldn't find a boss key anywhere. And he's like, oh, does the poor little hero need me to just leave a key laying around out there? You didn't find one out there? He's like, do you even hear yourself? And then Robotnik, like, in fucking Emerald Hill Zone, suddenly comes down with the fucking death egg.
it's like,
And he's like, yeah, I figured I'd bring this one out first. Also, I had all my minions grab all the rings in the area. And then Sonic jumps at him and he's like, oh yeah, I also stopped using metal that was weak to hedgehog quills. And Sonic's just like, well, shit.
And then Splat goes Sonic. I'm gonna assume that's a female dragon because
I remember
I have
having
no
the
idea.
worst fucking time with this fucking boss.
It's not that hard.
Well, I thought it was awful. And you almost died.
I know. Damn it. I'm almost out of arrows.
That's too.
I know.
I hate that you never get to finish your combo like before they decide to move on.
Lame.
Lame sauce. So Connor heard mommy say fuck yesterday and he decided to say it after me.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
oh no.
See what you're teaching our son?
Oh, I don't want to hear it.
You're always telling him to stop censoring himself.
I know, and I don't censor myself.
because he censors himself at the wrong times. According to what was just communicated earlier.
Yeah, he does. But I don't...
And you're kicking his ass.
Mm-hmm.
About backflipped into lava.
Alright, that's the last extra hit I can get on him. Not a lot of people know you could shoot him with the arrows and still do damage.
I think that'd be obvious, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but they say nothing about it, ever. It's kind of like one of those things you just have to try out and do for yourself.
You gotta play fucking whack-a-mole with him. There he goes.
You stabbed out its eye.
Yes!
I mean,
And I just go fly up in the air and turn into a skeleton. Is that monster empty?
No. And we've been refilling them. It's not even monster, it's water.
Why not use
Lame.
your pizza roll cup? Or go get the Rockstar one out of the car. You know why? Because you don't think to do it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
Woohoo!
So we're out of the volcano. And then that happened. I caused an eruption.
eh,
You.
giggity giggity.
How it
Giggity
goes.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Chamber of the Sages.
Chamber.
Shimber.
Shimber. I had a cigarette in my mouth at the time I said it.
Don't care. Learn to talk around it.
I was smoking my pole.
I was thinking that.
He had a cigarette.
In my mouth.
It's quite an addiction.
When you're able to.
The people can't hear your hand gestures.
Oh, he needs to be making like a.
You're still not making sound. You're just doing hand gestures.
You gotta make all the slurpy, like licking sounds. The slicky.
Slurping
And the occasional-
Mickey.
And go.
From suction.
I did get told one time when I was doing a beer bong that I had good head action. I didn't do beer bongs after that anymore. Because that kind of takes all the fun out of it. By the way you're going at that beer bong, you'd be good at sucking dick too.
Pretty much.
And then it's just like, well, dude, now you just ruined my enjoyment. Little red dot.
Hooray!
Got it
Yeah.
crossed.
Now that temple's done,
Yep, that was the Frog Temple.
want some Burger King?
Yep. Let me go visit the creepy fairy bitch.
Oh God.
Yep.
Oh,
Pointy tits.
yeah. Poison Ivy's mom.
Oh.
La la.
La, la, la.
God.
At least it spared you from her laugh.
Yeah. That totally works.
She
Now let me go
looks,
change my shorts.
she looks like a hooker.
Hooker tits.
Like The kind that's been on the street for 20 plus years.
How are they still on the street? Jesus Christ.
Except
My
she
magic
has
meter
fucking
got
swords
enhanced.
for tits. Look how sharp those things are.
Hey, it's what she could afford from the plastic surgeon.
See, people
At least
turn
her
and the
tits are
stay.
perky.
So I don't have a lot of money. Could you just put like razor blades as my nipples? You can? Thanks.
Every time, all I can hear is Robin Williams. I've seen women turn and the tits stay.
Well, it's not like blades. It's more like putting like a traffic cone in your tit.
Pull a Madonna from the 80s.
Hell, maybe they stole that outfit and had it inserted.
It would make sense.
Dun, 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 dun.
And at some point,
Secret.
there's gonna be a cow down there.
Bombs!
I already had full bombs. Fuck you. And then you watch.
Did you get anything for it?
No. You just get to watch him explode.
Okay.
Yep. If
Random.
you hit him with your sword, it tells you what time it is.
See, that looks like a penis. If you take a look at the castle, like, or the volcano-like area, in the center, you got that
Oh, okay.
circle, and then you got the...
I thought you meant like the map as a
Oh,
whole.
okay.
I'm
Now I
looking
see
at
it.
like-
Yeah, on the mini map, it looks like a dick in the balls.
Oh, okay.
I was like, penis.
I was like
what?
looking at the
It's a whole
wall,
map.
what about that looks like a dick?
It just looks like pixel
See,
dick.
there's this giant fucker right here.
Oh, dear God.
Jesus. That would be so annoying.
With it being like that, it makes me imagine a tiny kid's voice saying that.
Yeah.
All right, people. I think we may take a break.
Biscuit's hungry.
Biscuit wants some Burger King.
I'm okay
You
with
must please the fat man.
I'm okay with food.
If the fat
More
man's happy,
so-
we're all happy.
More so than anything, I need...
So, obviously, that's the location of our next place we need to go.
Sora's River.
I need something like...
So, when I come back, we will be exploring Zora's River.
So don't go away. Except that you kind of have to, because the next video won't be out until like a few days from now. And I really don't expect you to just sit there at your computer staring at the screen after this video is ended, so...
Look at some porn, at least.
Unless they're insanely high.
Yeah.
Play
It
some
might take 'em.
Pokemon Go!
Just don't walk out into traffic. Be safe.
I'm not even...
Normally I wouldn't care, but if you're a subscriber, then please don't walk into traffic, because we need all that we can get.
It's bad for business.
So yeah, we're gonna go. So, bye-bye.
Peace.